What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at Team of the Season Augusto, the 94 rated central midfielder with the 4-star. He's medium, 6'1", and he is right footed. Looking straight at his traits, leadership, flair. Then he's got the computer ones, which obviously I found out is squad battle one. So basically when someone comes up against your squad, that's the kind of chemistry traits that they'll use against them technically. So interesting to see. He's got 80-80 on the acceleration sprint speed, so that's something you most definitely will want to be getting up. Potentially you'd go with probably a hunter or something, maybe like an engine, something to get him up there, because realistically he's got nice stats throughout. You could even go, if you wanted him more as a central midfielder as he is, you could go with a shadow, to be honest, and have him more kind of attacking and DM kind of role. I feel like that's the role he actually would play really well. He's got 89 strength, good defending bar from head and accuracy and slide tackle, which again, realistically, I don't slide. And how many times do I head the ball in the game? Very, very few. Balance and agility is a little bit off, and that's probably where the price of this card comes from. He's 102k, and I reckon 81 composure, 80 agility, 79 balance is having a massive hindrance on this card. He's missing key stats everywhere, like the finishing, acceleration, sprint speed, like I say, with the agility balance. Composure's not the greatest. Aggression I don't think will matter too much on the price, but then everything else is higher up. Is that going to be the downfall of this card? I hope not. So let's jump in, see what he can do, and see what we can get out of him. Augusto intercepted. He gets the ball back. Where we see that pass. Oh, go on. Get to it. Oh, it's class from Lucas. Sane is going to take it back, though. A great ball from him. Augusto spreading the play again. Honestly, doing well in that midfielder role. Augusto intercepting again. Gets it back from Neymar. It's a lovely little dink over again. Lucas is going to get it. Little dink over to Oscar, and I don't know why he didn't just pass it. Augusto winning it back. Oscar, drag back. Oh, Varane. Oh, what is he doing? I wanted the fake shot. Lovely interception from Augusto, and then Oscar going straight for it. Just didn't manage to get the touch. Augusto managing to dispossess him. Does enough for me to get the ball back. We find him again. Oh, go on, Augusto. Oh, we get speed up lag. Oh, did he get him in? No, he's offside. Augusto leading it. It's a good pass out. What can we find? He's going to find Elkison. He's going to find one more to Oscar. Ah, he's going to get tackled by Varane in time. Augusto! Oh! Comes from midfield. Honestly, he's actually a wizard in that midfield. Augusto, what an absolute midfielder. Honestly, he was intercepting, passing, shooting, all of it. Literally a complete midfielder in terms of actual play. And I cannot wait to see what he's like again in the next match. Augusto. And they keep the ball nicely. He's very, very good at bringing it out. I quite like him as that kind of passer who's going to be there. Augusto. What a spread into Neymar. Augusto winning it back and then giving it him straight back. But the winning back is good. That's a good part of him. The passing it away is my fault. Augusto winning it off Richarlison there. Augusto spreading it into Neymar. Oh, we nearly got that through from Oscar as well. Hey! Great goal from Neymar and Eusebio. Augusto, incredible. Genuinely an incredible CM. Very, very cheap. Very, very cheap beast-like. That's what I like to see from him. So, finishing up Augusto's review. Honestly, I like him. I genuinely like him as a CM. He really, really puts in a shift on that box-to-box. He's a 4-star like we said. And I don't know. I wrote him off. I feel like same as Elkerson, I wrote him off entirely. The stats are not in the right position. He just looks like he won't be able to do much. And honestly, this card does not perform the way the card shows. He didn't seem slow. He had good ball on ball agility and balance. He didn't really lose it. He had great passing, which is obviously already relevant in terms of the 92. Finishing wise, we didn't see a hell of a lot of it, but he did have a couple of crackers, and I think if you keep going, he's going to bang a few in. Definitely from that CDM role, he really, really did well. Strength was amazing. Great stamina. Went all the game. Didn't notice him tiring out, which is always perfect for a DM. You need him to be going from the moment that whistle goes all the way to the 90th, all the way to the 120th. He needs to not stop. And honestly, I feel like he could do that. I think with the right chem style, you could really put some numbers on this card. As a DM, I may look at potentially getting the engine just to get that pace and that agility and balance, but it really depends on what you want from this card. You could go more defensive and then go with the dribbling on that side. I'm not too sure if that gets the composure up, because I think that's the only thing that's in the back of my mind constantly with him is he only has 81. Will that come back and haunt me in a FUT Champs game? The last win that I need for an objective or something along them lines? Will he slip up, basically? And that's always the problem with this composure. It always puts that pressure on when you know it's lower than somebody with someone like that 95. You know there's very little chance of him messing up. 81 is quite low for a team of the season, so I would probably put the warning that that probably needs to go up more than anything. Other than that, I really enjoyed him. I felt like he was on the ball, he was clean, he was fresh, he got the ball back consistently, and his spread of the play is absolutely phenomenal. Left, right, straight down the centre. He's got a wicked pass on him. Obviously, both have a 94-94 and short and long. I expected that from him. Really, really nice card. Maybe not the most meta card, but again, a 94, potentially worth having if you've got a very limited budget. 102k from him really isn't that much in comparison to some of them. I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. I feel like I'm going out on a limb on him because an 8 out of 10 is a very big deal, but with the right chem style, I think he can do wonders for a team. Hopefully you did enjoy this video though. Make sure you like and subscribe down below, and I'll see you all for the next one. Peace.